This chapter is about the second last of the senses to develop. The first was the sense of touch, the sense of movement and balance, the sense of smell, the sense of taste, and today we look at the sense of hearing. There are 3 steps in the development of a baby's brain. The senses talk to the brain, and the brain talks to the muscles. So as wonderful as the brain is, it is very sensitive to the quality of sensory input. Too much is not a good idea, because too much sensory information overwhelms the brain and the baby becomes frantic, upset. Oh, it's a niggly baby that's very difficult to comfort, very difficult to feed, and the baby just doesn't tend to thrive as much as it could. On the other hand, too little stimulation, too little sensory stimulation is also not a good thing, because that's an unresponsive brain. And then the brain prompts the muscles to move. The ears are functional 24 hours a day, 7 days of the week. Did you know only a part of the ear is outside, the rest is inside? The smallest bone and the smallest muscle in the body is in the ear. The ear is like a drum that, with the help of millions of hairs, turn vibrations into recognizable sounds. Your inside senses and hearing lives inside the ears, and is why you bump into things and easily get lost when you have an ear infection. According to Carla Hannaford, 94% of learning problems are the result of undetected, recurring ear infections within the first year of life. Hearing is the reception and transmission of energy through vibration. Sound is perceived as vibrations, differing in frequency and quality, and transferred into signals. We measure the loudness of sounds in decibels. A normal conversation measures 60 to 70 decibels. A vuvuzela measures 127 decibels. A firecracker 140 decibels. Auditory stimulation starts in utero as vibrations and is received by the skin and the 3 parts of the ear, the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear, until it's finally interpreted in the brain. The ears receive auditory information, tune in to relevant sound, learn to tune out irrelevant sounds, develop a sense of rhythm and timing. The ears help us to orientate ourselves in space through sound. Due to the slight time delay it takes a sound to reach each ear, enable a baby to locate the source of the sound accurately and turning its head in that direction. The ears develop interaction through speech and language skills. The ears are hugely important to identify potential danger. The fluid in a newborn baby's ears protects the brain from too many new and sharp sounds that may frighten a baby and trigger the "help me" response. Babies talk to us through their movement and a variety of cries. When a mom says, "I have such a good baby," all your senses must be on red alert. A good baby is not necessarily a developing baby. And for that reason, early identification of hearing loss is important, and a hearing test is advised very soon after birth. As soon as a baby's "help me" response has gone to rest, and a baby is relaxed but alert, It is time to stimulate the ears with anything that makes a clear sound, like your keys. Hold the object to the side of baby's head and continue to make the sound and wait for baby to turn his head. It may take a while. Give a lot of encouragement. Be patient. The connection between the ears and the brain take a while to develop, and the connection between the brain and the muscles to tell the head to turn takes time. So be patient, but expect a response. Move the object to the other ear without baby seeing that you are moving the object to the other ear. Stimulate and wait. If there is no response, change the kind of sound and repeat. If there is still no response, do the same for the next 3 days. If there is still no response, it is best to have the ears checked. Lack of auditory stimulation or constant background noise from the TV can discourage the development of the ears, resulting in the baby learning to turn a deaf ear and ignore sound from an early age. Such a baby may appear to suffer from a hearing impairment, when in reality is suffering from a lack of appropriate auditory stimulation. The baby needs stimulation and silence. Sometimes you need to talk more often with your baby and persist a little longer with the stimulation, and after a few days, voila, she responds. Make eye contact and praise every effort. It is good for language development, emotional and social skills. What can you do? Massage both ears every time you change the nappy. Sing a song while you change the nappy, or place a musical toy next to the one ear and then next to the other ear to encourage head turning. When you massage your baby, name every body part. Bath time is ideal to make eye contact and talk to your baby. Tell your baby about your day. May not understand it, but you'll get it. Wait. Create a space for baby to respond. Dad's skin provides the perfect environment for different touch and sound sensations. Dad's body is harder, it is rougher, and it smells and tastes differently. And his voice vibrates differently too. Dad's voice expands the range of a baby's hearing. If your mother tongue and Dad's mother tongue differ, stick to your mother tongue and Dad to his, and your baby will learn to speak both languages fluently. What have we learned? The ears are functional 24 hours a day, 7 days of the week. The inside senses and the hearing apparatus are in the inner ear. The ear needs to tune in to relevant sound and learn to tune out irrelevant sounds. Failure to develop early learning leads to learning problems later. A good baby is not necessarily a developing baby. Make eye contact and praise every effort. It's good for language development, emotional and social skills.